Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a weekly message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding love. It is a general message, and so this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to check out other signs in your chart. As we know, tarot's energy is fluid, and so this could be past, present, or future, and this could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. It could be vice versa, reverse, flipped, etc. So, all right, overall energy for the spread is the Strength card, Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. All right, but this talks about patience. It talks about overcoming some sort of hardship here. It can also talk about forgiveness. Now, it does feel like there's something tough, Aries, that's going on here. It does feel like there's kind of a push and pull kind of energy between you and someone. So we'll see. In the past, we have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess. You had a very strong connection with somebody in the past. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys are still together, but you had a really strong, powerful spiritual connection between you and another person. Interesting. Okay, current energy is Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So it's like you're trying to leave behind some sort of imprisonment. You could be leaving behind feeling trapped or feeling stuck or stuck on someone. You're trying to detach from something that appears to be very unhealthy and move toward a brand new beginning. Okay, with the Ace of Cups. In the future, we have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands with the Four of Cups. Somebody wants this Queen down here. We have two Kings. Some of you guys could have options. You could be dealing with several different people, or you could be an option for someone. Somebody is trying to take action toward this Queen of Pentacles, male or female, which this person looks to be very accomplished, very established, and very grounded. But something is very difficult. Something is hard. Something is exhausting here. And it's attached to the Four of Cups, which is telling me there's someone that's very sad, or feeling very disappointed, or feeling discontent in this situation. Someone's unhappy here, Aries. Someone you know, or this could be you. I feel like there's someone in this connection that wants to make a relationship work with this Queen of Pentacles, and for whatever reason has found it to be very challenging and very difficult. Because for some of you, you have options, or someone that you're dealing with does. So let's clarify. Why is the Strength card here for Aries? Why is the Strength card here? We have there's a decision somebody has to make, Aries. Could be between two people with the Two of Swords, and somebody's having a tough time, a hard time making a decision about something. Anything else about the Strength card? Someone's going to feel left out in the cold. Someone's going to feel rejected in this situation. Tell me more about the Strength card and the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Someone is waiting on communication. Somebody in the situation, Aries, is waiting for someone to make up their mind. Moving forward. It's like, what do you want? Someone has options, Aries. You or someone else. There are two kings and there's a queen. There's a Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups. Something is very hard. It's an uphill battle, and someone is going to feel rejected, sad, and disappointed. There's someone in this situation, Aries, that's waiting for the other person to make up their mind. King of Pentacles in the past. Oof. We have Judgment, Scorpio energy with the King of Cups. Okay, yeah. So between you and another person, there's love here. There's a lot of love between you. There were deep emotions and feelings between you and someone in the past. King of Wands. The High Priestess. You're trying to follow your intuition regarding someone. I feel like you have options, like I said, or you could be dealing with someone that does. There's a lot of feelings and there are a lot of emotions in the past between you and another person, but I feel like you're trying to listen to what your intuition is telling you, and you are taking your time. If you're the one that has this decision to make, Aries, it's like you're taking your time to figure it all out, and someone is waiting for the other person, for you, for whoever, to make up their mind. Anything else about the King of Wands? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. So Aries, If you found yourself in a situation in the past where there were two people or two different energies that you were dealing with and you didn't know who to choose, listening to your intuition has been a challenge for you. It's like you weren't really following it. It does feel like you desire to. I have this option, I have this other option. Which one is best for me? Let me listen to my intuition, my instincts, and my guts. Let me figure out what my higher self is telling me. But that was a challenge for you if you were the one in this situation that has the choice to make. Because someone in this connection, Aries, has been trying to listen to their intuition when it comes to an emotional connection, but that has been the difficult part. Listening and trusting. Tell me about the High Priestess. We have the Knight of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. Someone's holding back here, Aries. Someone's holding back when it comes to a connection. And once someone listens, it looks like someone was struggling with listening to their guides and their higher self in the past when it came to this connection. But it does look like someone acted on. It looks like they pursued whatever their intuition told them in the past. So what does that mean? That means Aries or a cross watcher, whoever, if you found yourself in a situation and you were dealing with more than one person and you had options, or you were dealing with just one person, there was love between you and someone else in the past. I feel like you tried to get yourself to follow your gut and your higher self, although it was quite challenging, but it does look like someone followed or acted on it. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Someone took action and made a decision. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Somebody's intuition is telling them, reach out, take action, communicate, talk. I feel like someone's intuition is telling them to make a decision. Someone's intuition in the past is telling them to make a decision, and someone in the past had a hard time following through. Okay, Eight of Swords. Yeah, in the current situation, we have somebody, Seven of Swords, that keeps looking over their shoulder here. It feels like someone doesn't trust themselves. And it makes sense because Spirit is saying in the past, someone had a very difficult time listening to their intuition about something. Oh. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Didn't come out though. And what it looks like what's going on right now, Aries, is there is someone that is operating out of self-deception. And that's what's getting them stuck. Is they're not really acting on something that they need to act on. Again, I feel like Aries, there's someone in the situation that needs to make a decision. And they feel like they have a lack of clarity. They're feeling very indecisive. And that person is feeling indecisive because they're not listening to their intuition. It looks like, though, someone's intuition in the past was saying, take action, do something about it, follow your intuition. But in the current situation, someone is still sabotaging. They're stuck in their mind. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. They got to let that go. I don't know who is doing that in this situation, but it's not going to lead to love, and it's not going to lead to any sort of stability if someone is playing games, playing mind games, not following their intuition, not listening. Six of Swords. We have the Devil. Somebody is trying to leave behind this negative way of thinking. That's what it feels like. Someone thinks very negatively, and it prevents them from taking action, and it prevents them from listening to their intuition. Someone is struggling here to find their higher self. And it's very toxic, and it's a bad habit. It's a bad pattern. I feel like Spirit wants someone to break, because when they free themselves from that, they go straight into love with the Ace of Cups. They are free. Tell me more, please. Six of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, King of Swords, air energy. When somebody makes a decision to detach from something that's very unhealthy, and the Eight of Swords is here, it feels like it's mainly self-imposed energy. When someone makes up their mind to not allow their headspace to get in the way of their intuition, when someone makes up their mind to follow their higher self, then they step right into love. Someone is having a hard time trusting themselves. Someone is having a hard time making up their mind. Someone is having a hard time gaining the knowledge and the clarity that they need to move forward. Ace of Cups. Look at the Lovers. Gemini energy. Who is struggling here? Is it you or is it someone that you're dealing with? Because somebody is not listening to their intuition. They're stuck in their head. And it's creating a very toxic dynamic. And when someone makes up their mind and says, you know what, I'm not going to behave like this anymore. I'm not going to be in this self-imposed mental prison. I'm not going to do this or sabotage this or mess up this. They fall right into love. Somebody basically goes for love. They choose it. But there's some patterns someone has to let go of. Anything else? Look at that. The Sun, Leo energy, the Strength card. There it is. Someone's going to end up missing out on an opportunity if they keep allowing their 3D self to get in the way. I see a powerful connection here, but for some of you, I do see that there are options, so it could be more than one person that you're dealing with. I feel like the root of the matter is someone has a very difficult time following their gut, and their gut is telling them to take action, but their mind is playing tricks on them. Someone is very, very stuck in their head, and it prevents them from taking action. It also makes them sabotage. When someone lets go of that energy, when they get out of their head and that very negative pattern and behavior of theirs, those habits, someone accepts right into love. Right into love. So I don't know who's doing that, but someone is. And if they let their guard down and just open up to love and not take it from a logical place and more from a heart space, we have abundance, we have victory, we have a very strong connection. So let's go into the extended reading. I'm going to clarify the immediate future for you. I'll do a spread for the person you're connecting with. I'll also do a spread for the connection itself. If this is your story, you can follow us over on Patreon, or you can purchase this via my website. Both links are down below. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.